Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gaunt back from the video, and today I want to talk about my Broncos. There are officially done with Russell Wilson's contract. Yes, now all you naysayers are saying, "Oh, Denver still is gonna pay him." Nope, we're done there. 2026 is our last year there. Goodbye, Russ. We do not miss you. There, we do not miss you. Goodbye to your fucking, your dead cap money you put on us. Goodbye to your dead cap money you put on us there. Because now, there, we don't have to pay him going into next year in 2026 there. So that means the Broncos there, we will have a bigger salary cap there. And you know, it's really funny there. We're actually doing pretty good even with the Russell Wilson cap hit. We're also doing pretty good even with the Russell Wilson cap hit there. So Russ didn't really fucking affect us that much there. He did not. What? We're 4-2 in the season right now. We don't know. We have to find out what's actually going to happen tomorrow if we go 5-2 or 4-3. But we have to see what actually happens tomorrow on that. But yes, we're done. We're done with Russell Wilson's contract. I am so fucking happy. We're done with his contract going into next year. And now the Broncos can actually buy heavy more players there. The Broncos should have a much bigger cap going into 2026 there. They mostly, according to the Football Focus there, they said the Denver Broncos will have a massive big cap space there. A massive big cap space going into next year because the Russell Wilson contract is pretty much done. Most of the Broncos will get guaranteed money back there. The Broncos will get guaranteed money back because they don't have to pay him no more. Our contract is officially fucking done there, and we do not have to pay this dude after this season there. So we do not have to pay him after this season there. And this is a big thing there. So that means the Broncos, we might build our Super Bowl roster going into next year. Honestly, we might actually build a Super Bowl roster going into next year. No more Russell Wilson contract is a big win for us going into the next season. No more Russell Wilson contract is going to be a big thing going into the next season because we could build a Super Bowl roster. We got really a good defense this year, and if we can just sign those guys back, and we will have enough money in the cap next year. We're supposed to be the highest cap team next year. Next year in 2026, the Broncos are supposed to be the highest cap team in the NFL. All through the NFL there. We should be the highest cap team going into next year because of the Russell Wilson deal we actually did back in 2022. So that's the real reason why I think this is going to be interesting there. Now we can build some players around Bo Nix there. We can actually build some players around Bo Nix there. We don't have to nickel and dime players no more. We don't have to do that no more. We can actually get some players who want to come to Denver there, who honestly are interested to play us next year. Even we can actually afford guys who honestly are really high dollar players. We can actually get those really high dollar players there going into next year. But I don't know how Sean Payton's mostly going to do with that strategy there. I don't know what he's actually going to do with that strategy there. Getting high value players there, or possibly get some players who might want to fit well for the team there. We will have to see what actually happens going into next year. So yeah, this is going to be a really interesting offseason for the Broncos. Even I know I'm mostly talking about the offseason stuff there. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting there. We don't have to pay Russell Wilson no more. All his guaranteed money goes back to Denver, and that's what's going to happen there. going into next year, and I think we are going to be much better going into next year. And all you naysayers, all your Russell Wilson naysayers, how you feel there? How you feel the Broncos do not have to pay Russell Wilson no more? How you feel? Yeah, I have a feeling some of them feel like dog crap in a way. Because all that clown stuff there, all that stuff, it'd be funny if we actually had a Super Bowl with that dead cat money in a way. That'd be fucking hilarious. Because that should have been, it'd be funny there if the Broncos actually hit a Super Bowl this year with the dead cat money still in play. That should have been fucking hilarious. And then everybody's like, what? We might see all the media guys, how they won the Super Bowl even with the dead cat money. That that'd be fucking hilarious if they did that. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about this? Bye-bye, Russell Wilson. We're done paying your ass. This dude is going to be fucking out of the lead anyways. So, yep. Comment, rate, my response to Tuesday Bros. If you like Black Bros, please subscribe for the notification of uploads and live streams. Comment, response to Tuesday Bros. Fuck out. Out of peace.